Hello everyone, I am Anjana Verma from SIRT Excellence. Today we will discuss the next topic of inheritance, which is UML class notations. How to make a class diagram with the help of unified modeling language. UML means unified modeling language, and with this language we will actually represent the concept of the whole thing. Suppose I want to represent a class with the help of this UML notation. You can draw or you can represent everything related with class like this. You can draw UML of aggregation, associations, relationship. You can make ER diagrams, state transition diagrams. Means every events or everything which is actually described in a page, you can draw simply and represent with the help of diagram. So how to represent a class with the help of UML diagram, we can see here. As we know that encapsulation means, which is a property of object-oriented concept, that is wrapping of data and members in one unit. And class is the best example of encapsulation. Now, when you draw a UML of class, we will take help of 3 rectangles. In first rectangle, we write the name of class. In second rectangle, we write the name of properties and attributes and states and data. You can say data members. And in third rectangle, we write operations. As we know that class is made up of data members and operation. Now, class name in first partition, I have told you, in second attributes, and in third operations. In third operation, now you can draw your UML diagram of class with signature or without signature. Means, for example, you can see here the name of class is shape. Now the attribute of class is length. Means what shape you are taking, आप क्या shape बना रहे हैं, उसकी length को आप as data member ले रहे हैं, उसके according आप shape draw करेंगे. अब you can take more attributes like length and breadth and radius and all data members, all datas which you want for this class, shape class, you can take in secondary example. In third rectangle, in second rectangle, in third rectangle, we take the functions. These functions work on these attributes, which is in second rectangle. Now, I have written here attributes and I have written here the name of operations or behavior. Now, this is without signature. If we write length is integer, if we write get length, function returns in the integer type, and we write set length, it take parameter of integer and it will return void type. So these are the known as signatures. Now we are drawing an UML of class. हम एक class का diagram बना रहे हैं. With signature means we are writing the data types also. Simply, you can draw in both pattern. Now, you can see here one more thing, plus, minus, and hash. These notations will represent the type of accessibility mode. If you put plus sign, it means we are saying that this attribute is public. You can access outside the class. In minus means we are saying the attributes and operations are private. And if we put hash sign means we are putting these attributes or these operations protected. We have discussed already This accessibility mode, private means you can't access outside the class, public you can access, protected you can't access but you can inherit it. So I think, and these type of UML actually work with the relationship. If members are private, means you can't access outside the class, you can't pass outside the class or in other class. So these type of notations are useful for the relationship. Now, how many types of relationships are here? Association, inheritance, realization, dependency, aggregation, and composition. Association means just we are associating two classes. Actually, association is the relationship, and these all are the types of, you can say, association. Association means we are combining and we are relating actually two classes. And this association may be one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many, or binary, unary, ternary, like this. Inheritance means you are inheriting this class to this class. Realization is also a type of inheritance. Dependency is also shows that this class is totally dependent on this. Aggregation means when we are, we can say this part of relationship. Suppose car is a class, and we can say the wheels are the part of car. With the help of, we can say कि help of wheels car बन रही है, part of car है, तो this type of relationship हम उसको association कहते हैं. And the difference between both composition and association are, these are same type of relationship, these are the type of associations. Aggregation means independently this class is surviving, and in composition the class not surviving. Okay, we will discuss these things later in detail. Now, I think the class diagram of UML, I think you understood very well. It is used for the relationship, and with the help of a diagram, you can describe the whole class. So with this, I'm ending this session and we will meet in next session. Thank you.